Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm so fucking pissed.
Somewhere leather, somewhere lace, somewhere makeup on their face. Some are young, some are old, some too hot, some too cold. Some are poor, some are rich.
Tough man to make a
Some
tender
so lonely,
forecast.
some they bitch. Some are lovers, some friends in bed.
Tough man to make a tender
Some are listening
forecast.
to the things we've said.
Okay, I'll do
All
that.
right, before we continue, keep fucking that chicken.
Okay, I'll do
All
that.
right, before we continue, keep fucking that chicken.
Okay, I'll do
All
that.
right, before we continue,
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
Some are lovers, some friends in bed. Some are
it's a tough man to make a tender forecast, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some are black, some are white, some are straight, some they fight. Some turn me on, some leave me sad. Some too cool and some a drag. Some they fear, some they lust. Some have got to, some they must. Some working for the CIA. Some I trust and some are blame.
So what?
What the fuck?
Don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you.
Keep fucking that chicken.
It's good if I could, I would tell you how I feel. Strange and changing, I drift away. Is it too real? It goes on and on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second, hun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep fucking that chicken.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, folks.
Oh, it goes on! Do you understand? It goes on! Do you guys understand? It goes on and on. And the PPS is always coming back. That's right. Number 337, Brian, this week.
Yeah.
That's right.
Another fantastic episode lined up for you. What are we playing this week? Our friend, our dear sweetheart of a friend, Mariel,
Shouts
over
out.
at Lab Zero. You may know her as Kina Cakes, designer of top merchandise over at Mega64.com. I mean, hitting on all cylinders. Congratulations. We're toasting to the release of her new game. It's a whole team involved. Everyone
Lab
over
Zero
there.
games, shouts out.
But shouts out to Ajna. I'm going to have trouble. Why? All with the mispronouncing. It's bad enough a Japanese RPG. I can't pronounce any of the fucking names because everyone's like, you know, a Nordic god, Ramune, or the
English is
the,
hard enough.
Yeah, I mean, right? And now here, Ajna and I can't pronounce her dad's name. We're gonna learn them all. We're gonna figure Papa's name out too. Couldn't her name be Carol or Susan?
Can you change it to Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah right there.
Sarah's easy.
Easy, I got that. It's no worries, no problem.
Yeah.
Come on. But I'm going to have Discord open, and we're not.
Ooh, Discord.
We're not using Skype. The chat was nice enough. We've got an IRL chat, by the way, Brian.
Oh, we always have that IRL
So
chat.
the chat was nice enough to let us know. For some reason, we're only coming out of the left channel. We made some adjustments, Johnny and myself, to the podcast audio, and it had carried over to a completely different computer. XSplit must use these profile settings. But I don't know how to create a second profile for our login. Like, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known. And, yeah, it had erased some settings. But I think we got everything fixed now. I see, maybe I'll see some ones in the chat if the audio's sounding good.
Don't walk
Oh, yeah,
away
we gotta
from
see
me
those
when
ones.
I'm
I'm gonna throw in
talking
a
to
one
you.
because I think
You get
I
a
think it sounds
goddamn
good.
job
You
before
think it sounds good,
sundown,
Or
or we're
fucking
shipping you off to
shipping you off to
military school
fucking military
with the
school.
goddamn
Finkelstein shit kids.
Wait. Son of a bitch! I probably blew your ears out. But
Oh.
I'm seeing some ones. A very trusted Killer DLS in the chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir, for your hospitalities. Well, I turned up our gain way high on our
Good.
our studio monitor. Got
Seen a lot of
super
ones.
super quiet, but now it's super
I
loud.
see a 69.
I like that.
I always like
fucking
a 69.
damn dog.
Yeah, dog. It's the PBS. We're back
Thank
again
you.
on a Wednesday evening. We come to you every Wednesday
That's
evening.
right.
I'm so excited. I always think about this every Tuesday.
You think Tuesday night you're like, you know what I do? I lie in bed and I go, oh, tomorrow's my long day.
I'm getting horny now just thinking
On
about it.
Tuesday night,
And that's what I think about.
I think, oh man, I wonder what we're gonna play tomorrow.
Yeah, and I didn't even know until about 2 hours ago, Brian. I
Yeah.
tell you what. So,
Which is not uncommon.
no, I like to get home from work.
Yeah.
I work my full day as the electronics technician that I am over at the
Electronics
construction company.
lord.
Yeah, I do that on Wednesdays only. So that's like, that's my full electronics day, and then I'm coming in later than usual to do my Mega 64 stuff. So I'm always just like Tuesday night, like, fuck, dude, I'm already so tired. Like, how am I gonna get through tomorrow? But then I get off work, start feeling good, think about what do I want to play? Look through my game shelf. You know, I didn't see anything on the game shelf today, Brian.
Oh,
Usually I see something on the game shelf, I get pumped, and I go, fucking, who's playing Guitar Hero Metallica anymore? Let's go. Rock Band, fucking
should
DJ
do that.
Hero. Let's do DJ month again. Music month again.
we should.
We're gonna do another music month. It's been like 2 years since music month, so we'll do that again after we get done with, dude, 2 weeks.
Next
or
week.
next week. Fuck, we start Resident Evil 6.
Next
Oh,
Wednesday.
my God.
We start Resident Evil 6.
We got to get through it, but we got some special guests lined up.
Oh.
I want to say Kevin from the Thought Cops is going to be on the 13th. Is that right?
Really? Yeah, check our calendar, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the 13th, I got it right.
Everything in between.
So we're having Kevin down on the 13th, and then before that, the 6th of next month, we're having Dr. Ryan to come in.
That's right.
We've got guests booked in advance. So this is me playing already. This is the beginning of the game. I don't know. Who are these? Looks like grown-up Ajna here. I'm going to hit her with some circle attacks, triple attack. Wow. So you can kind of hit like a combo. Boom, boom, boom.
So this game, I remember, so this is Indivisible. If you guys don't know what it is, it's developed by Lab Zero Games, who also made Skullgirls.
Yeah.
This, like Garrett said, was developed, or
Ooh,
not developed,
ouch.
but helped in the artwork by Mariel.
What is her title there? Was she...
I think she
Character
was like
designer?
chief creative designer or
Something like
whatever.
that.
But basically, this game
I can
is
see when I look at this game, I see like Mariel's art though. Like, I
Yeah.
see our charm sweatshirt. I see our, what is the the nightmare hoodie?
Mind
like
Control.
mind control hoodie, nightmare hoodies. Like I see that in the characters, especially when we get to some close-ups. Oh, R1 gives me a nice like block
Yeah.
with
it's-
full I3 meter. and available action. Hold R1 and press square to fire Indri's Neo Blahatsura. Brahatsura? Oh, Indri. Fire that Neo Brahatsura.
Dude,
Rocket
that was
launcher.
Cool. So I think she was like the chief character design,
Yeah.
Like she did a lot in terms of like creating the design for this game.
Oh, damn, girl.
And I think actually like penning a lot of what you see, because this is all, I believe, hand drawn. If I'm not mistaken.
Looks it.
Either way,
I don't know what constitutes hand drawn now. Can you use a tablet and hand draw on a computer?
I think hand drawn is anything that isn't.
Oh, she got blood and her boobies almost are showing, dude.
Shit.
Well, when you're in the heat of battle, some of your armor gets damaged. You know what I'm saying? Fucking shouts out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's up?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second, hun.
It is an action RPG, which is cool.
Yes, it is. I haven't played an RPG in quite a long time, and honestly, I think this is going to get me back in because I was so ready to pick this up as soon as it came out.
Yeah.
But I've been so off RPGs for like the last couple of years. Like Final
Dude.
Fantasy 14, the online one, it's probably like the last one I played.
Wow.
So, yeah, I had slept on the Amazon pre-order, and I was going to wait till Switch. Then I'm getting jealous because everyone's playing it because it's not out for Switch yet. So I went down to my local GameStop. That's when I got home today, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Brian, I'm going to go to GameStop. I'm going to get Indivisible because I've been meaning to pick this up. Well, wouldn't you believe, you know what GameStop, and I want to say 2 lovely employees, 2 fellas at my local GameStop helped me out, were great. Me and Lady T went down there, got a couple of games.
Nice.
But the one thing that bugs me about GameStop is they fucking sell used games at a brand new price.
Dude, that's BS.
And I thought they lost that lawsuit, but apparently they didn't. But I go, and of course it's like, it's the last copy. I'm like, okay, so this is the store rental copy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you got any new ones in the back? And they're like, no, we'll repackage this for you. It's like, all right, you put it in a sleeve. I get it. Yeah, all right. You know, I really have a problem paying full price for a used game. A game
Yeah.
that is open from the shrink wrap and taken home by the employees to play.
Right.
Because that's how it works. You can rent
Yeah.
the store copy if you work there.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I think you should be able to do that as an
absolutely.
employee.
But you
I
shouldn't
think
be
that's
able to sell it for full price.
Exactly, bro. I think that corporate has got, you know, the wrong mindset there at selling it at a full price when it is not a new game. And I've been fucked before buying something as a gift, and it's like, I don't want to give Rocco a fucking opened game.
Yeah.
And I had to explain, like, sorry, man, it was the last one I had at GameStop, and he's like, oh, I know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, you don't want to give a gift that's unsealed. Oh, no, they're going to reseal it for you. It's like, well, I mean, this is a plastic bag you put it in. It's
Dude.
interesting that they still operate. I really hadn't been in a GameStop in a while, because it's more of a toy store now. But
Yeah.
it was
isn't weird?
interesting how they operate still doing that, where like, well, it's the last copy. And it's like, okay. So it should be $5 cheaper
It
because
should.
it's open and someone took it home and played it over the weekend. So I just, you know, I looked at the disc, which I felt like such a fucking grandma in the store. I'm like, can
Now
I...
you know why grandmas do that.
I'm like,
shit,
can
right?
can I look at the disc before I buy it? They're like, all right, cool. You know, they're like I'm saying, cool dudes. So I checked out the disc art. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to take that back a second. It's a good beat too,
I
isn't
haven't
it,
heard
Brian?
that one before. That's new.
So I did a little visual inspection. Looks good. All checks out. Hey, bottom end of the line. We're playing Indivisible for a cool $39.99. Why not? Why not?
I
Should I talk
backed
to
the
these
game,
peeps?
So
Yeah.
I actually got.
Tell us about that.
I got the dude. So I was just looking it up. Originally announced in 2015, I think is when. Yeah, let me double check. Just triple check at this point. But yeah, so during the Skullgirls panel at Anime Expo in 2015, they announced that they'd be working on this game. I think I backed it maybe a month or two later, like pretty shortly after. This is the only game that I've ever given any money to back. Most of it has to do with obviously Mario working on it.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
support
yeah.
my friends. Anybody who's doing anything artistic.
Oh,
or
dude.
trying to be a
Shouts out to my friends that develop, man.
yeah,
like
dude,
like
trying to be any sort of producer in media.
Sphera Kill, Skullgirls.
Yeah.
You know, shouts out to I don't know many developer peeps. Oh, our boy Angry Bananas and
shouts out Angry Bananas.
what's Wave Break?
Wave Break.
Yeah,
Wave
I'm
Break.
excited for that. I'm always down to support like our friends'
Yeah.
projects. Same with comics, you know, like
Yeah.
like we were talking about on the podcast a while ago, like.
Kelly Fitzpatrick?
Yeah,
does a
Derek
lot of-
just picked up one of her new books.
Yeah.
And I remember getting her old Ghostbusters limited run, and I was super stoked. It's easy because she gets published on IDW sometimes, so I have
yeah.
Trish pull some strings. Well, the one.
So-
oh, it's up to talk.
Up to talk, yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
I'm like hitting triangle.
what normal 2D controls looks like.
Yeah.
Suckhart here has got to tell some stuff to you.
Suckhart. See this guy. See, it's. I was getting like Middle Eastern vibes off of the attire and all the art and stuff that I had seen of the game.
Yeah.
It's like her name too, Ajna. I can finally say. There's gonna be some I'm not gonna be able to pronounce here in a sec.
Yeah.
But I like the different style. Like this guy's got like some kind of like Asian inspired hat. We're mixing. It looked like when it zoomed in on their village, it was like Machu Picchu or something. You know, like that.
Oh, yeah.
That or what
South
is that
American
called?
kind of thing?
Yeah, it looked like that
Mayan-
amphitheater.
Oh, look at that fat pig in the back.
Look at him. Look at that.
Yeah,
you know what
I
the
love
internet
about
would
this?
say, Brian? You know what they'd say about that pig, that
What?
fat pig? They'd say, hold on, I just stepped on the laughter there. What an absolute chonker that guy is, Brian.
He's dummy thick.
Yeah, he's big chungus. You
What
know what I
happens if
mean?
you ring the bell?
That's a save point, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And I do love that it has a nice
Down to save?
down to save after you hold.
Oh,
It's got this.
plenty of save points for you, because I know you love to create multiple save points.
I do. Oh. you gotta sync your chakra up to the bell and give a nice deep ohm. Look at this wolf man in the back here. Seems to be doing laundry. There's a lot of art to see in this game, and it's an RPG, so it's got some hours to it.
It's got some depth. That's fucking
This is
sure.
something I am so honestly like proud of Mariel and her team, like for accomplishing something as big as this, like
Yeah.
as a RPG.
Dude, like Lab Zero is not the biggest developing team. We're not, by the way, just so any of you guys know, we're not saying this just because she's our friend or because they've asked us to.
No, they don't
This
know
is-
we all bought the game.
This is, yeah, all of us backed this. Well, I shouldn't speak for everyone. All of
I
us
just
backed
wait
this
till
game.
with big games. I know I can like walk into a
Yeah.
store and buy it.
I knew I always want to back anybody who has a great idea and is trying something different, because I'd love to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, how do you say the dad's name?
All right.
Inder?
Ender.
Indoctor. Indoctor here. Inder?
Yeah.
Game Ender.
Yeah. Like Ender's, what's that game? What's
Ender's Game.
Ender's Game?
I like Anjana's accent too a lot.
Yeah.
It's the voice actress does a really great job.
I'm just happy because I played the prototype for this,
Yeah.
and it was like, hey, what a fresh take on an RPG.
I didn't know there was a prototype.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was free. I don't remember exactly the points of it, because again, they announced this game in 2015, and I think I backed it either in 2015 or 2016. So I waited 3 to 4 years for this game to come out. One, because indie developers deserve it when they're as good as Lab Zero is. Skullgirls is a phenomenal game. Whether or not you like fighting games, it's
Here's
a
the thing.
phenomenal game.
And I loved Skullgirls, the artwork especially, but I'm not good at fighting games. So it sucked being bad at that game and only being able to play versus the computer.
Yeah.
But it did have a really fleshed out storyline to it too, which was cool. This I'm so stoked on because I got a block. I gotta do practice blocks. I know how to play RPGs.
Yeah.
I don't fucking totally suck at that.
And I've been wanting to play an RPG for a while now. But I also kind of don't want to go through the same grindy rigmarole of like, random encounters and
Yeah.
all the extra shit.
This
Like,
is so different, right?
This is a platformer I
See,
feel
I'm really-
like as much as it is an RPG.
I'm really curious about that because so far, yeah, I've gone like right and left across the screen. There seems to be like a Metroidvania type map
Yes.
that I saw in like demos for this game. Like everything about this is different parts of other, which is, that's fucking a new way to change up an RPG. Grab the elements of the map from like a different style of game. Grab the movement and the traversing the terrain like from a platformer. Like I think it lends itself to the artwork really well too.
Yeah.
The animations and everything.
I agree. Like, what I remembered from that prototype that came out was that I felt like it was easy to jump into this game and play it. A lot of RPGs make it really hard because the
Dad flew off.
like the combat is, so, I don't want to say stagnant, but just one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And like, I can only do that for so long and with certain games. Like, one of my favorite games to do that, one of my favorite RPGs is still Golden Sun, all 3 of them.
Golden Sun. What were those?
Golden Sun originally was a Game Boy Advance game.
The
Golden
Boktai?
Sun-
No.
No, but similar generation. Golden Sun was Camelot developed, totally independent RPG that basically ripped off Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
If I have to be honest, it's basically Final Fantasy VII.
It says you have 200 game slots. That's my kind of level.
Holy!
I
crap.
just like to get like 10 and overwrite the 10 or
Yeah.
3. Nice round number.
Okay. So Dr. Ryan is saying, I platinumed this game and I love it, but it's not an RPG. It's Celeste with a fighting game as a combat, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, that
because
active time battling.
I would
is
much
cool.
rather have that than fucking turn-based RPGs, fight, run, item, magic. Like, it's what we've had forever, and while I do miss that, what I miss from that isn't the fighting, it's the world building. And so a great game that allowed me to have the world building, and why I loved it so much this past year, probably one of my top 5 games of this year,
My
Judgment.
Village. Oh, Judgment, really?
Yeah.
I gotta get through more of that.
Judgment has made me like turn the page and want to play through all the Yakuza games, just because it's more of that kind of gameplay style, and they do a really good job of pacing those games and giving you a lot of content. So I can't say shit on it.
Yeah.
That and the Fist of the North Star game. I
Oh
really
god,
want
I
to check
gotta
out.
finish that too. I got too many Sega games at once, and I don't know which one to keep playing.
What
Because
are
I
the
got them
two?
all, and I would play it through a little of each one. What's that?
What were they? Just the Judgment and Fist.
Oh,
of the North
dude,
Star?
Judgment, Fist of the North Star, Yakuza 4, Yakuza.
Oh, dude, yeah, we have like a
Kiwami
whole
2.
collection of Yakuza games from
That
Sega.
HD and I've started
Shouts
all
out
of
Sega.
them, and now I fucked myself because I started all of them, but I'm the most through the remake. What's the one where you have a baby? Is that Yakuza 5? I have a baby, and I'm in the fisherman town, and I did a lot of side quests there, baby.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not familiar with
I'm the Dragon Dojima. I got a fucking baby in one arm. I'll still whoop your ass, dog.
Dragon of Dojima, baby.
Yeah.
So
I'll say menacing shit in Japanese, like
that's 6 according to Killer DLS.
6. Oh, thank you. DLS is on it. Fucking dial on. You know who's more on it? No one. It's you. But like I was saying, in Japanese, I would say something menacing as the Dragon Dojima. I would say something like, "Arigato gozaimasu," because he's very polite. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he's rough with that gruff voice, asking for maybe a beer at the local drinkery. Is that what they call them over there?
Yeah. I don't know.
I was so jealous. The boys got to go, Rocco, Derek, and Sean, over to Japan for a still unnamed project.
That's right.
But I didn't block that at all. They went to a little arcade bar, video game themed bar. It was actually ran by Internet Soldier, who had apparently, and I don't know if they covered this on the podcast, but he had apparently talked to us at a con before and was like, "Hey man, if you're ever in Osaka, come to this establishment. I run it. It's a video game bar." Apparently he walked in. The 3 dudes, Rocky, Derek, and Sean, walked in, and the guy was just like, they told that story on the podcast. He was like, "What the fuck?"
I think it's called Retro.
I don't know. But if I was in Retro and I was dressed up in a nice Italian suit with my hair slicked back and all my tattoos covered, I would say, "Arigato gozaimashita." And then our boy would be like, "Oh, all right,
I remember
you're connected."
when I started playing, because I didn't play a single Yakuza game until last year.
Yeah.
I remember last year I was hanging out. Our friend America
Block.
Mega Moeka,
Oh, yeah.
who helped me and our Frank and I get our Twitch stream set up. Was like, this is how you remember his name. It's because he's gonna
Kill you.
He's gonna kill you.
He's gonna kill you. I just always, I can never remember Kiryu, so I always call him the Dragon Dojima, which is like his title. In
Yeah,
this game.
because he's got that badass.
That back tattoo.
Tattoo.
How nerdy is it to just go get that fucking back tattoo?
Pretty nerdy.
No one would know except for Yakuza fans, but oof, that's far. Because I've been thinking about back pieces forever. On the wall at Avalon, where I got most of my legs and
This person got it.
most of my arms. Oh, he did get it. I would always stare. They had a big mural of a back piece, and it was a skull, like drinking from a fountain, like with a waterfall behind him, all done in a Japanese style, like, you know, full back suit.
Yeah.
Oh, I always looked at that when when Heather worked on my legs, both my legs, and when she started the Ava piece on my arm, I would just stare at that because her booth was across from it, and I would just always think about, like, fuck, dude, I should get that. Like,
cool.
that skeleton one would be sick. Like, I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm not that big of a Yakuza fan.
Yeah. But it is a cool design.
It's very cool. At some point, I got to go for a back piece, right? I'm out of room. This arm I want to leave bare. So we're in some. This guy, like, I sucked my enemy into my head. Homeboy,
Yeah.
he's like in my psyche, and he doesn't come out now.
So you have a third eye in this game, I see.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. I've been trying to align all my chakras to open my third eye lately, but all I've been doing is getting like better abs. You know what I mean?
You gotta get those abs, man. Washboard abs.
Well, I've been doing so much chakra focusing that I look down, I'm like, oh shit. What happened?
What happened?
Okay, I'm out of here. Press hard and leave the inner realm. So that's kind of like a meditation zone, it seems I can go into. And I can meditate.
Ooh. That's probably where you save.
I think I left my water out in the studio somewhere.
Oh, shit.
I'll go find it
We'll
when we
figure
take
it
a
out.
break.
Yeah.
Her poor father died by this villainous hand, and now the guy is sucked into my third eye. My pineal gland, if you were. I gotta watch Reanimator for Halloween, Brian. Or not Reanimator, but also From Beyond. I like From Beyond even better.
From Beyond.
From Beyond has like sexy lingerie-laden ladies. Oh wait, we've got a new challenger entering the ring. Weighing in at a kiloton of high-energy explosiveness, coming to you live from New Jersey, it's Johnny! What up, Johnny?
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
Yeah, how's it going, dude?
Pretty good.
I like you've got some nice reverb on you.
That's still
Yeah.
my favorite thing to say.
What?
What the fuck is up,
Oh yeah,
Denny's?
that clip, it makes me smile every time I see it. I can't get enough. It's better than a cat video online or anything. The clip of the guy hardcore singing in Denny's, man. So let's check in. I'm gonna go to the sumo cam here. Oh, we're raised up high. Johnny, stand up. You gotta stand.
Hello?
Oh, shit.
Wait, where am I?
Yeah. Oh shit.
you gotta-
Stand on the couch.
Yeah.
I've got it aimed
Hello?
up high because we haven't had any guests lately. Hey,
I'm really short. What's up?
Johnny's here to spin the. No, I moved the camera
Oh.
on you. Come on.
I'm just.
Well, you
No.
when
Johnny is from New Jersey. Yes, that is true.
Yeah, that is.
New Jersey, and then I lived in New York for like 8 years. I think.
8
Oh,
years.
wow.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
went to
dog.
art school there.
That's where you studied up.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Went to film school.
Johnny went to
Like a
film
mark.
school. What's that Bowie song? Johnny loves something. No shots at the wheel. I'm afraid of Americans.
Oh. that
Johnny
is a
went to
deep
film
cut.
school. Johnny wants to suck on a Coke. That's
I'm
how it
afraid
goes.
of Americans.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of the world.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a deep cut, David.
That
Bowie
is,
song.
that is. But that's Trent Reznor Bowie, so you
Yeah.
know I'm all about it.
Dude, speaking of, and
I'm gonna save.
I don't know if anybody here has watched it. Have you guys checked out Watchmen on
No,
HBO?
on HBO.
No, I want to.
So I did not give a fuck about Watchmen because
Yeah.
the marketing to me was, hey, here's a Watchmen show.
Yeah,
I don't need that in my life. I don't care. I
heard
really
people
don't
I
care.
heard people complained it's too pro police. It's like, well, I mean,
It's one episode. Give it a fucking
it's
day.
yeah, it's one episode of
Jesus
people complaining.
Christ,
Well,
what
hold
the
on,
fuck?
but like like there's some
Sit down.
there's some bad shit
Yes.
the cops do out there. I ain't a big fan of cops, but like the cops is in general, like it's okay to be pro police.
I mean-
are they doing bad shit in the movie?
in general,
It wouldn't be pro police then.
In general, most police aren't fucked up.
No.
They aren't. So just be nice to most police. Also, I won't say the next part. But
Yeah. Yeah. Be careful. Be
just-
careful
just
out
be
there.
careful,
Keep
but
your eyes up,
just,
right,
yeah,
Johnny?
Keep your eyes up.
My dad's a cop and he's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
That's real, but
Get in your room! Get in your room! It's
yeah,
not
that's what
Yeah.
it's like.
Yeah.
But they're almost fucked up. Like did you see Dragged Across Concrete?
No.
Okay,
No, I need to see that.
So, most cops I feel like are fucked up because it's like, well, shit. When you do that job for so long, you kind of are faced with as like the
Oh,
most.
dude, you gotta deal with people lying to you all fucking
yeah,
day.
right. Like the most examples of how humans.
are fucked up.
Yeah. So you can't give people the benefit of the doubt because they are trying to take advantage of you.
You're there to pick up the garbage. You're there to take out the trash.
And
You see that Officer Maggot sketch that MDE did?
no, I didn't.
You know what cop movie I really like? Bad Lieutenant.
Oh, bad.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
The old one. No, the Harvey
Not
Keitel.
the Nick Cage one?
No, I
Oh.
haven't seen the Nick Cage one.
I heard the Nick Cage one is fine. But
I mean,
I've
yeah,
seen
it's
clips from the Nick Cage one. It's wild.
wild.
Yeah, there's
I mean, the fucking
chameleons.
Keitel was so wild. So wild. His finger in that girl's mouth in the fucking car. That scene in general is so fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I gotta see the Nick Cage one. But
I think Herzog directed it, and he apparently said to Nick Cage, "Let the eagle free" before each take,
wow.
and that's fucking wild. Like,
huh?
think about that. Like, let the eagle free.
Let the eagle free?
Yeah, that was his only direction.
That's his. I didn't know Herzog directed the Cage one.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, I want to see it now.
Yeah,
it's so
it's
funny
fucking
how much
weird.
I give so much clout to a named director.
You should.
I guess you're right.
You should.
I guess you're right.
Because it's really like, I mean, if you look at,
I
look at it,
I like directors' works of art. Like I like their bodies of work.
exactly.
If they're a known director, if they don't just do, the fucking Raid movies. I don't know. Maybe that gal or guy is great. I
But-
watched the Raid last night.
but
for
that's the
first
thing,
time.
like, for the people who like
Super
movies that are like The Raid, follow the director because it's likely that they'll
Yeah,
have
true.
more of that
That's
influence
true,
in their
that's
other
true.
films. Like that's something that I always talk about. And like, yeah, Dragged Across Concrete is a great example. S. Craig Zoller is the director of that movie. S. Craig Zoller also did Brawl in Cell Block 99, phenomenal movie, and Bone
Brawl.
Tomahawk
Say that again.
Brawl
Brawl in Cell Block
99.
99. Okay.
And like he does a great job of having this gritty realism that's like almost like Tarantino-esque, but in 2019. So it's like it's more of an ensemble cast. So it's not just one character or one moment.
Someone
more
was
of a
telling me
bigger
I gotta
story.
see that. I've heard
It's
good
probably
things.
me or Frank.
She just jumped into my third eye too.
Dude,
That's fucking. I'm getting all
did
kinds
she
of.
get consent?
I think she said join my party, and I said, actually I didn't give consent. As the player,
As a player,
I'm a little upset here now.
yeah.
I'm gonna write a Jezebel article. Hold on a sec. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Johnny, stick around. Don't go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a prank call. Actually, it's been a while. Not yet. We'll be right back.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
this is Ray at United Parcel Service.
Well, I'm on a long distance phone call. You have a package for me now?
Yes.
Okay, once you bring it,
I'll come down and pick it up because the elevator's broken.
Well, matter of fact, we were there last night, but you were way too loud last night. You didn't even hear the
I was
doorbell.
not loud at all. I wasn't even home.
Much too loud.
It wasn't me because I think I wasn't working last night. That
What?
wasn't me.
Fella, this is UPS.
You from UPS, really? I was on a long distance phone call when you called, and I have to call that person back.
That's none of my affair, sir.
I'm going to call UPS and find out what the heck is happening.
I left detailed instructions on your door and you just disregarded it, huh?
That's not true. That's not true at all. Okay.
Drive out there and you guys are blasting noise out the door. Yo, hell!
This guy keeps on calling me saying he's from UPS, and he's been at my door several times.
Whoa. That was scary, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
One thing that I did want to say, because I don't think you knew this about the Watchmen, was that.
Oh yeah, let's get back to the Watchmen. Sorry.
The soundtrack is actually done in part by Trent Reznor
and Atticus Ross.
Yeah,
I saw that. Those two boys are inseparable now.
First thing I noticed about that show, aside from
oh really?
Well, yeah, aside from like just in general that it's a continuation of the Watchmen.
It is. It takes place like after Rorschach
35
is
years
killed.
after the original story in the 80s, so it's like now, but in this alternate universe. And so one of the things that I wanted to mention why I'm still on it is that it's
no,
Damon
I'm glad
Lindelof.
you brought it back up. Ah,
So Damon
I
Lindelof
know why you brought it back up then.
Wrote Lost
Yeah.
and wrote Leftovers.
See, I didn't see Leftovers.
Leftovers is cool.
Can
I don't know if
sneak
it's
up?
necessarily going to be something that I think you would enjoy, honestly, Garrett. Like, I think you would. You would enjoy anything. Like, you're not.
Yeah, I'm pretty open-minded when it
Yeah.
comes to entertainment.
But like,
as we've learned on the podcast.
Yeah, but I talked earlier about like time being the most valuable thing, and like wasting your like time on an
Tell me
extra
about it.
show isn't always the best choice when there are 1,000 things to be watching that you want to watch. So I
Yeah.
don't necessarily think that you would get the greatest out of Leftovers.
Oh, this bitch died?
Oh, really?
Tigress is down?
Oh.
Yeah, rip Tigress. She was my healer.
Oh, now your other homie's down.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm like
You
not.
gotta heal more.
Well, I'm not really paying attention.
Well, you got plenty of health here.
Ajna does. He gives me Ajna. Am I saying that right?
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, so it's only one episode, and Trent Reznor is doing the soundtrack, so that's cool. And they're doing something different with it. I think it's cool.
I'm cool with something different. I mean, the movie exists. I like that first movie. I used to think it was boring because I think when it came out, I was flooded by it. All my friends watched it a lot.
Yeah.
And it was always on whenever I went over to like people's house. I just was exposed to it too much, I think.
Yeah.
But looking back on it, it's like, fuck, I really like the first Sin City and the first Watchmen. As far as like unique standalone like comic book movies, I guess, I really do like those two. More than any MCU stuff, I guess I'd say.
You know, it's cool because like without
Fucking
those, we
Sin
wouldn't have
City,
gotten to where we are. And I think that's cool.
What a rompous ride Sin City is, man. I'm thinking about black and white bustiers. I'm thinking about the sequel wasn't good.
Yeah, dude.
Thinking about using my mitts, dude. That like relaunched. What was his name that was in The Wrestler?
Rourke?
Mickey
Oh,
Rourke.
yeah.
Yeah. He got a little comeback, a little heat off that.
He did.
That was a fucking good character, though.
It
man.
was.
I mean, I did not have any familiarity with the. I found my mom's axe, by the way. I didn't know anything about the comic, the Frank Miller comic, going into that.
Oh, you didn't?
Not at all. I just watched the movie and was like, that was good.
It's one for one.
That was like the last of like, you know how like 90s movies were all extreme, like you got gore, you got nudity, you got sex, you got no, nudity's not enough, baby.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
We need sex too. And then
too.
lots of killing. You just let the blood flow. And the fucking it was dark, dude. Like the storyline was dark.
Yeah.
Rourke, the guy who was with Bruce Willis's character saves the little girl.
Dude.
And that Rourke guy is gonna like kill her and do all this bad stuff to her.
The yellow bastard.
Yeah, that whole thing, like how that like gets set up to where he like, you know, I take away both his weapons. Boom, boom. He shoots him in the dick, dude. Like,
it's brutal.
Oh god, remember that? What a fucking what a classic.
It's great. And it sucks. It took 10 years
I'm
for
blocking the wrong guy.
It took 10 years for them to make a sequel to those.
Hey, the Sin City movie?
Yeah.
It was 10 years in between the two?
Pretty much.
God,
I didn't even
remember-
see the second one.
I remember not hating it, but you know.
It was just
so,
like
it's so hard. I mean, dude, was that Brittany Murphy in it too?
in the first one.
Fuck.
She was dead.
Sometimes I want to punch a wall when I think about her being dead. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
what up?
Dude, same.
I just think about her in that scene in 8 Mile, and I think about, and I go, I want to fucking punch a hole through the drywall in my dorm room. What happened?
I'm gonna punch away all that black mold.
I
that took her
know.
out.
I know. What the?
Sad day.
What the?
It really was
fuck?
like, dude, what a bummer, because she was like, she was like,
oh my god,
up and coming.
Can't
She
tell
had-
you enough.
Not Made in Manhattan, but what was that movie that she was in with?
Clueless?
She
Oh,
was
yeah,
in
she was in Clueless.
Yeah, dude, with Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Stacey Dash.
Dude, Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash went weird though, bro. Do you know that?
No, she was in that
Stacey-
Kanye video.
Stacey Dash went full Fox News correspondent, like pro Trump and like oddly selling out for
Dude,
the man.
She's 52 years old.
Who?
Stacey Dash.
She just got arrested.
Yeah, here's her mugshot.
Oh shit.
It's not bad.
For domestic violence.
It's not bad.
So it can happen both ways, everyone.
It can.
Listen, no
Even
jokes.
in Los Angeles?
No
Damn.
jokes. If you are a victim of this kind of abuse, male or female.
From Michael Connolly,
Oh,
an
shut the fuck
ex-con,
up.
Yeah, if you are in a victimless situation, a pre-roll ad is what's gonna do
Yeah,
it
thank
for
you for the pre-roll ad. But yeah, no, get yourself out. Men or women, don't let men or women hit you. Don't be abused.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this fucking
All
anime
right.
avatar. Oh, whole party blocking. That's right. Good advice, Brian. Oh, see, I'm wasting my. It's not called chi or shock or what do they call it? Like
it's called chakra.
Idri? No, something else. Oh fuck! I only blocked with her.
No.
Shit. Their whole party. He took.
Yeah, double
Oh, she
up.
dead. She dead. Wait. I healed her.
Yeah.
Mariel, beautiful animation there. Fantastic job. I'm using up all my pause time. Oh, but we took the troll
Wow,
down.
this looks so cool.
I bet it'd be good if I was actually like on it too. Like
Yeah,
really.
like actually playing instead of running a show at the same time.
Trying to do like two things at once. But it's man, good to hear.
Shouts out.
Oh, I can break down these walls now.
Let's see. We got a few people in the PPS Discord already calling us.
Let's chat.
Johnny, you got anything to say to the people who maybe they are reluctant? You know they're on Discord, but they just still haven't signed into our server because they're like, I don't want to talk to them. Do you have anything that maybe you would say to them that just, to
I
advise
know
them?
Y'all are nervous, but just call in. It'll be a good time, and we'll
Right?
chat.
We'll chat to
What's
some new blood.
I'm nervous. We won't be nervous.
Oh, you just
together.
hold up for the map. That's genius.
I like that. We're gonna talk to Ted Squire. Ted Squire, how you doing?
Hey, Ted.
Yo, what's
how
up?
you doing?
Yo, Ted.
Yo, it's been a while, guys.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, it has. How long has it been?
God, probably since like the summer.
Okay, all right. Thank you for reminding
Yeah.
me. We just met
Yeah, I was-
Ratna.
Cool.
Ratna. I don't know if you're familiar.
I am not. Cannot say that I am.
Are you familiar with Ajna?
Yeah, I got the agina sometimes.
Oh, you get a little
I
Ajna. I didn't know you speak
meatball.
Italian. Shit. All right. Thank you so much for calling in, man. How's your day going?
It's going pretty good. I'm traveling for work, so I was actually able
on
to
the
catch
road.
stream. Yep.
You got one of those like traveling salesman jobs? You in a case?
Nah. Actually, going around teaching people how to use IMAX projectors.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
I like this. Some specific expert level knowledge on a product line, and you're out there making crystal clear images all the more better for people. Are you mainly
Yeah, man. You want to
business?
put you want to put an Xbox up on the screen? I got you, man.
Fuck
I know
yeah,
how to do
dog.
that.
On an IMAX screen?
This
Oh, yeah.
guy's
Damn,
he's
dog.
got my interest. I love electronics. Yeah, I bet you do too.
I sure do. That's why I'm in this business.
Yeah, I gotta play Wii Bowling on a fucking large ass screen.
Remember you could rent
Yeah, man,
theaters and they'd be
yeah.
like, "Bring your Wii."
Yeah. You want to play Sneak King, the Burger King
I
game?
love
I
Sneak
got
King. Way better than Pocket Billiards or Pocket Racer. What was the other one?
Yeah, I think it was Pocket Racer.
You. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Well,
but,
so you're on the
Pocket
road.
Bike
Are you
Racer.
far away from home right now?
yeah, actually. So, I live in Philadelphia, and I'm in Mobile, Alabama right now.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so a bit of
RFTC?
ways. Yeah. I actually found out today. Well, actually not today. I found out earlier in the week that Mardi Gras actually originated here in Mobile, and
Say it
New
ain't
Orleans
so.
actually read it. Yeah.
Mardi Gras originated in
yeah.
Mobile?
Yeah. Yeah, the guys at the theater were telling me all about it. They were showing me, we were walking down the street, and there was just old beads from past Mardi Gras just, on street lamp that,
I would've
they just
thought-
couldn't get.
How did it become such a Louisiana thing?
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought so, too. I don't know how it got, brought over there. But, no, I mean, there's a whole, where I'm at right now in Hotel, there's a Mardi Gras park, right across the street. So,
Shit, yeah,
I guess
dude.
they're telling the truth.
Are you gonna get some beads tonight or what? Or it's not tonight, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
No. It's I think it's in a couple months.
Oh shit!
But, they were
Too
telling
bad.
me it's a whole 2-week party. They say it's just there's parades during the day, there's parades at night.
I
It's
can
just
dig
madness.
I could
Yeah.
dig like a big party. Like, I don't do parades. We don't have parades in San Diego, really, that I know of. I guess there's little Easter ones and shit like that. I guess I went to those when I was a kid. But we don't have anything that's like a multi-day party. I think like a music festival, I guess, is the closest thing. Is that kind of, Johnny,
Yeah,
would you describe, like, is that what a music festival is like? Like
Like
like a 3-day party?
Yeah, pretty much.
Camping could be like that.
Yeah, kinda.
But not with other people. So like Mardi Gras or okay, one or the other. I'm either gonna go to a Mardi Gras or a festival at some point in my life.
Dude, Mardi
Yeah,
Gras
man, I
in
mean-
San Diego is fucking fun.
We have Mardi Gras here?
Dude, we are the second largest celebration for Mardi Gras outside of New Orleans.
Dang.
But what about Mobile?
Well, technically, and according to Jordan Jones, Mobile was the first capital of French Louisiana in 1702. So I
Oh, mon
wouldn't,
frere, you
I
don't
wouldn't
say.
be surprised to find that out. But yeah, what has your experience been with it, our good friend Ted Squire?
As we look your name up
My
again.
experience is 0 because I live in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philly. They don't have it in Philly, huh?
No, but we have something similar called the Mummers Day Parade.
What's that? Whoa!
Mummers.
Hey,
What's a
Mummers.
Mummers Day?
That's what you call your mom in a
Yeah.
loving way. Mummers.
Oh, it's Mummers.
Oh, love you, mummy.
So that goes back to that's a tradition that goes back to like George Washington days. I
Oh,
think
really?
George
Powdered
Washington
wigs.
Was the mummer? Yeah.
Back in the Disney.
And it's very similar where like everybody dresses up in very elaborate costumes, and it's usually it's comprised of a bunch of string bands that they usually have like a theme, and they have a certain amount of time to like put on like a little skit or something. So like they got to do the skit.
They got to do
you know?
you want to do the skit.
Do the skit.
Yeah. And so then there's like judges too, and then like towards the end of the day, the like serious string bands get involved, and like they move to the convention center, and it becomes like a whole thing.
Mummers.
Yeah, look it up if you got a spare minute.
That's a Philly thing. I've heard rough sports crowds in Philly.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I know Mark the Bagger's from Philly.
Ah.
And I think the Bloodhound Gang, and are they from Philly too?
I think so.
No idea.
No. Well, but now I know you are from Philly as well, and Mummers.
Knocking back some yins.
Oh, here's the. No,
Yeah,
you can't get in
yeah.
the store.
Shouts out.
Well, you want to know what's gonna really blow your mind?
Blow it.
I'm actually not from Philly. I just live in Philly.
Oh shit.
Okay.
How
I
long
am.
you been there now?
Yeah. Well, I've been in Philly since I went to Philly for school, so I've been there for about 6 or 7 years now.
So you've absorbed the Philly culture.
Yeah.
Go
But,
Eagles.
I'm originally from New York.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
You and Johnny can talk
What part of
about.
New York?
Do they have good bodegas
Rochester.
outside of New York, or are the best liquor stores in New York City? Would you two say?
So I'm not from the city. I'm from upstate New York.
Okay.
Like a Rochester or
White
like
Plains?
a...
Yep. Yep, you got it. I'm from Rochester.
Rochester.
Oh,
With
shit.
a nasally
Okay.
accent.
I could tell. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I consider myself a Philly boy now. I've just been I've been out of New York for too long.
You're there. You're when in Rome.
Exactly. But anyway, yeah. So sports fans in Philly are crazy.
Oh yeah.
they
Yeah.
For real. For real.
Yeah. I was there when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and it was pandemonium. To say the
I
least.
bet.
It's like almost
Yeah, they,
rioting, right?
Pretty much. My friend was actually in the thick of it, and he said he was just outside, and some dude ran up to him and was like, "Hey, man, help me smash my TV." And so he did. He helped him smash his TV.
Help me smash my TV.
I mean,
like, isn't
that's-
this fun?
That's what you would do.
Yeah.
If the Phillies won
That's
the fucking
Philly,
Super
man.
Bowl,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And like,
I like
me and
my TV.
buddy, like
I'm a
me
big
and my
fan of the
buddy,
TV.
We ended up running down the streets. I mean, this was like a historic occasion.
Wow. Yeah, I mean that's big. That is a big deal.
Yeah.
Is it hard
the-
leaving New York
What?
behind and having to become a Eagles fan? I mean, were you previously engaged in the sport of football when you were in New York?
Giants, Jets.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest.
They're both bad teams, though. That's why I don't think.
I mean, now, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, but maybe when
Yeah.
you were a kid, they were good.
Yeah.
Not the Jets.
We were Bills fans.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
that's
okay.
like that's the upstate New York team.
That's the all right.
Closest
Closest you can get to Rochester.
Rochester. Hey guys, let's go huff paint in my mom's basement. I'm in Rochester.
Dude, it sounds like Lakeside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Rochester.
But out in
It's
Lakeside,
like
we
all
talk
the
a
time.
little. We talk just a little bit more southern.
Nah, and it's for some reason in San Diego, there's a part of this city called Lakeside.
We're shitting
and-
on Lakeside right now,
and
but
for
I have a
some
lot of
reason
family
they
who
have
lives
a
out in
southern
Lakeside.
drawl, isn't it?
Well,
weird?
it's just kind of rednecky, and they like it.
Yeah.
It's fucking Lakeside
so
is just
weird.
like, instead it'd be a little bit like, yo man, you wanna go like sniff some paint in my mom's garage? It's a little stoner in the youth, but the old folks are a little laid back. Hey,
Yeah.
James, I don't want you back in the garage huffing that damn paint anymore.
Why you letting your friends over? We ain't gonna go to Pizza Hut no more.
They closed
That
the
sounds
Pizza
way
Hut.
better.
Dude, Lakeside closed the Pizza Hut, dude.
What?
I know.
On Greenwood?
It's fucking gone,
Get
bro.
the fuck
The
outta
Dairy
here.
Queen is still there, though.
DQ, baby.
Gotta fucking rest easy.
You
Yeah, I
guys
got a lot of
Dairy
I got a lot of family I go visit regularly out in Lakeside. My boss lives out in Lakeside. Lakeside has some nice
It does
areas.
have some nice areas, yeah.
But and I think it was just when we were kids too, Brian. Like we just knew shithead kids
Yeah.
from Lakeside.
Yeah, because it was a cheap place to live.
Yeah. So is where we
Yeah,
all
I
moved
guess
out.
But like, how does that accent come into play?
I don't. That's the
I
thing
think
that
people
I mean.
move.
Like,
It's just kind of like it's kind of rural, and I think you move from a rural area, and all I had to do was keep going right this whole fucking time. What a dip! Hold to hang from walls. Once hanging.
So Johnny,
Yes.
I hear that you were the Dark Souls fan of the group. Am I
I
correct?
am.
Yeah, you've played them all, right,
I can't
Johnny?
really hear, but yeah. Yeah, I played all of them. And Bloodborne.
Cool. So-
I didn't like
Oh,
Sekiro, but continue.
Yeah, Derek liked Sekiro a lot more than the other ones, right? But you prefer the pure
Yeah.
the pure From Software. Who makes those?
from
It is
software.
from.
It is from.
made Sekiro as well.
Okay.
What's up?
So, have you been checking out Blast at all?
What?
Blast?
No.
Blasphemous.
Oh, Blast.
Oh, Blasphemous. Yeah, I've seen some stuff of that. It looks fun. The art is a little weird.
This Momo
but
can't
I
block.
want to try it. I feel like I want to play Hollow Knight before I play Blasphemous. But
So
Ooh.
I played Hollow Knight before
yeah.
Blasphemous, and I don't know. There was just something about Hollow Knight that like I just really couldn't get into.
It's a little cartoony. Yeah.
Like, yeah, but like I always say, like the best thing about Dark Souls is that you never know what you're gonna find around the next corner.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just didn't have that feeling with Hollow Knight.
Oh, okay.
Blasphemous though, I definitely get that feeling.
Yeah, I definitely want to pick it up. I watched some people playing on YouTube, and it looks really cool.
Yeah.
It kind of has like that like dense storytelling that Dark Souls kind of does, and I really appreciate that. Where it's like you have to kind of look for it. It's not really hitting you over the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like it's up for like interpretation.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, check it out.
Hey,
I like that Metroidvania is a genre of game.
Oh, it's such like when we first heard that word, we all hated it, but it's so common now. It's like
And-
fucking digital influencer.
and,
you
and
know?
it makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
because
fucking sucks. It just works its way into the lexicon.
I makes sense, but you have to split the definition in half. Because a Metroidvania makes sense in the way that you traverse the map, but not in the way that you play the game.
True.
Because a Metroid game plays way differently than a Castlevania game.
I guess it's just the exploratory factor
Yeah.
of that vertical, like, 2-axis layout.
Yeah.
X and Y plot layout. Hey, while we still got, is it Tom?
Tim.
Tim? the tool man?
Taylor?
Ted. Ted, third time's a charm, and you're so nice that you called in. I wanted to ask you and Johnny maybe, like, I love the aesthetic and artwork in the Dark Souls, and I think specifically, tell me if I'm right, like Bloodborne has like the most like vicious, gnarly monster designs.
Yeah,
of all of
Bloodborne's
them.
my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I start with one, I should get Bloodborne, which I could get so cheap at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, Dark Souls has a tendency to, like, you're allowed to block in Dark Souls. And,
I
like,
never
that kinda
remember
helps
to
you,
block.
Like,
Okay.
learn the how those games play. Where Bloodborne's like, no, you need to fucking dodge. And
see,
like,
yeah.
but
But
Bloodborne's a little easier, I think. But
I'm good at dodging if I know like you have to dodge or you'll
Yeah.
just die. Because I can play Devil May Cry.
Yeah. There's like a rhythm to those games that you kind of have to like pick up over time.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of deters people because it's like
You gotta
can't
learn
just play it.
learn the bosses' ticks, and it's like how video games used to be, hard as fuck.
Yeah,
Like Mike
exactly.
Tyson's Punch Out, you had to know and learn all the ticks before and then dodge the attack.
Oh, exactly. And plus the games are dense and you don't really know where you're going ever.
Oh,
Unless you
okay.
have
Yeah.
like, a guide with you.
What were we gonna say, Tim?
There will be a moment. There will be a moment when you're playing and then it clicks and you're like, oh shit, this is how I play this game, and then it just then that's when it starts getting like really fun.
But as far as like the design of like the monsters and the like really creepy fucking scary creatures, those seem to be mostly from like Bloodborne stuff I've seen.
Yeah, so Bloodborne is definitely, if you're talking about monster design, it's definitely more Lovecraftian.
Okay.
Than say Dark Souls, which is more like traditional medieval, like
medieval
dark medieval
knights.
fantasy.
That shit still looks good. This fucking wolf bitch keeps dying, or whatever what is she, a tiger?
Tiger.
Fuck me up. I can't. But hey, thanks for calling in, Ted.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
Any
Shouts
parting
out.
words, Ted?
What?
Any parting words?
Any parting words? Ted.
Oh,
We're going to
parting
say your
words?
name like 20 more times so
Ted,
that we
Ted, Ted,
remember
Ted,
it.
Ted, Ted,
Johnny,
Ted,
what's
Ted.
his name?
Ted.
Next week, we'll see you, Ted.
Ted.
All right, guys, I'll see ya.
All right, thanks for calling.
Bye.
Got him. Thank you so much. That was a great call.
Good call. Good time.
Shouts
He's out
out.
there. He's working. He's on the road. He's probably got a fucking expense account. That's some
Dude.
baller shit, dog. When your company trusts you with credit card numbers,
Ooh, doggy. So how do you feel about Indivisible so far? You've been kind of playing here.
I'm getting it. I'm figuring it out. I like it. Because it doesn't feel like a platformer. It does feel like feels like Final Fantasy VII fighting.
Okay.
But you have to be on it with the timing. So almost like 12.
Okay.
Like when I'm actually in a random fight, and it's not random. I like that I can avoid them. I do like that.
Is it kind of like Mario RPG where you have like time?
I've never played Mario RPG, but yeah, like this guy's gonna attack.
That's a good
That's one of my favorite games of
Dude,
all time.
this reminds me of
You like that a
Paper
lot.
Mario,
Yeah.
which is what Mario RPG, I guess,
Oh.
effectively became.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, see how I have cooldowns, and then
Yeah.
that's I should have blocked all because this fucking cat's gonna die.
Oh,
again.
dude,
But I can
your main
resurrect her.
character's gonna die.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna do a resurrector.
Uh,
no!
Is this the
On
kind
to
of game where if your main character dies, you're donezo? Nope.
No, I'm still
Well,
up.
we're all donezo.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh!
Back to the save point. It's
Dude.
so fast.
What a
That was fast.
What a generous save. I
That's
like
the
that.
future. Like no game over stream.
Yeah, just like
that's great.
Yeah, Super Meat Boy was like one of the first ones I
Yeah.
feel like that did that. But
Right.
like one of my least favorite things about the Arkham games is when I die, I had to sit through a dying cutscene of like whatever boss I was chasing at that moment, giving me shit for how much I suck. Which is
Oh, yeah.
probably the point of the game. Again, I get. They put
Bro,
these things
why
in
you
the-
suck?
Yeah, exactly. They put these things in there to make you feel bad. But it's like, okay, yeah, I know what I did wrong and I fucked up because I didn't time it right, so I don't need the fucking Bane character's voice actor telling me again, I will crush you into the ground. And then he fucking like pretends to stomp the Batman character.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
that's-
get rid of
Hi, am I on the air?
screens.
That's what
Yeah.
Bane does. He stomps.
Oh, dude, in the chat they're talking about next week. We're a week
Whoa.
away from fucking
That's-
Luigi's
oh,
Mansion 3.
Oh, what?
Luigi's Mansion 3
Wait,
comes
what?
out.
I thought you were gonna say Death Stranding, my
Death
homie.
Stranding comes out in 2 weeks.
Okay, all right. That's
and
all.
then
that's the
Pokemon
only
comes
thing-
out right after that.
Death
So if
Stranding
you're-
is the only thing on my radar.
Dude, you ain't
for
into
real.
Luigi or
I
Luigi?
didn't play either of the other two.
Okay.
So I'm like 3. Fucking give me fuel, give me fire, and give me the first 2 I desire to play them. Not really though, because I don't know. There's like too many first-party Nintendo games where it's like I don't like a lot of cute games. I do like some really cute shit.
Yeah.
Like overload me with like Animal Crossing cute.
Yeah.
But then like I'll
That's soon
sleep.
too, right?
I'll sleep on what's that?
That's
yeah.
next year.
Oh,
That
okay.
is next year. Yeah. Can I heal her? Heal all of us, baby.
So yeah, Pokemon comes out the 15th of next month, which is less than a month away. Animal Crossing New Horizons comes out March 20th.
Same day as Doom Annihilation or whatever.
Doom Annihilation, yeah, dude.
Because that got delayed.
Dude, everything.
And if you pre-ordered that, which I did way back in the Amazon Game Pass or whatever it was called days, you get Doom 64 for free. So we'll be definitely having some Doom next year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
This is where I died of a death last time.
I'm worried about Pokemon.
This girl already died? You're
I-
worried about Pokemon?
Yeah, I heard that they like kind of pushed the dev team to like get it out real fast.
Oh.
But the thing is that
I haven't played one in
I have
a
a
couple
feeling
gens.
it's gonna just be more Pokemon, right?
Yeah, but it's like open world now or something, right? I think it's open world now.
Okay. So that's
Which is
cool.
kind of insane.
That's cool, because if it's open world, I wonder what that mechanic looks like for the games. Because my biggest issue with every Pokemon game since since Silver and Gold is that they play exactly the same way.
Oh yeah.
And that's not a negative, it's just...
Oh, fuck.
You know what was cool about Breath of the Wild?
I thought I got
it
him
was
up
a
in time.
totally new gaming experience for a game that everybody was familiar with.
Yeah.
If they made Breath of the Wild with Sword and Shield, like a Breath of the Wild renovation for Sword and Shield, that'd be cool. If it was more of an action RPG, but I doubt they'll do that because it'll alienate the millions and millions of Pokemon fans. Because I know I'm in the minority.
From what I've seen, it's like in open world, you'll see a Pokemon in the grass, and you can like run away from it if you want. But once you get to battle, it's like the normal
Oh, okay.
Pokemon.
If it's vastly different, I might like it because I've been so. Even when they went to 3D, I was like, yeah, I'm all right.
And that was cool. Like, don't get me wrong.
I played Black. That was the last one I played.
Yeah, I played.
But that's the thing with like, I can only do so much cute shit, and then I want to play something that looks like fucking Dark Souls.
I
Those
just
games are too long too. I played like most of Sun and Moon, and I got halfway through it. I was like, I'm good.
That's the issue. I play about 4 badges or gyms.
Yeah.
I get all of those, and then I'm just like, I still have 4 more to get, plus the Elite 4, and all this like grinding, and grinding in a game is never fun.
No.
So don't make me do that. If it's side quests to get EXP, then that's fine.
See, I think I'm doing a little grinding here because I think I might just be facing, and I got to be better on my block and stuff. But I think I might be facing some like tougher enemies here. But this does. Here's where the RPG like feel of it comes in because I'm gaining experience, which I haven't really checked out like a menu. If there's abilities. Oh, I guess that's just like. Yeah, I don't know if there's any like skill tree like stuff.
Yeah, I think so far it's just a pretty straightforward RPG.
I wonder if I'll just get new attacks. Did I get a first attack even? No.
Nah, I mean you're pretty early on in the game too, so you're not.
This fucking cat girl will not stop dying like right away though.
Yeah, I mean there are prompts above their names, so I wonder what that means. Like
Well,
those little circles.
Those are my That's my cooldown on my attacks. So I'm like, I'm gonna resurrect. No, I'm not gonna resurrect her yet. I'm gonna wait till maybe that guy dies. But I need a block for those big things. There, I got the block there. But when the cooldown, I can do 2 attacks with triangle now. Well, if he would do it. And square.
That's 1 down.
Okay, I'm gonna do the heal.
Yeah,
L1,
what's this
R1.
L1 R1? Yeah.
That
Oh,
heals
good,
everyone
good,
up.
good.
So now we're all back. So I think maybe those are items though that like I didn't do it in time. I'm always late on the block. I think those are items that are like healing us. Super late. She's dead again. It scares me. Any noise is scaring me out of hitting the block and wasting. There we go. See,
Oh
it's
boy.
just not doing it in time. Oh, he's down again. This dude's almost down now. No, I'm down though. Fuck. I think I got closer last time. This is.
You're getting pretty close.
Yeah, I'm trying to conserve my bring the cat girl back to life.
I love how immediate that death is. That's really doing it for me.
Yeah, that's. Fuck. I also need to get first strike and not just fall into the.
Is there a way to? I
basement.
mean, part of the reason your characters are dying so fast is you're coming into a battle with half health on all of them.
Yeah, you're right. I bet there's a way. I'm not reading, about how to heal up.
You have to
maybe
block every attack, aka jam on the block button when it rolls to you. So, in this game, you can block all attacks. I don't know what the block button is. 'Cause I haven't played
It's
it.
their attack button. But if it's big like that, it's
like
L1.
really timed, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Are we going in with?
hard.
Are we going in with half health? Let me see here.
Your other characters are. You're not.
What was the inner sanctum again?
What's start with or options?
Oh, Dahar, Anja, and Razimi. No, I think after you die, everyone. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Why has Dahar got a broken heart? 24.
Sad.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he's just real sad.
Man, we gotta cheer this boy up. Wow, you can put like, please select party
Oh.
member to change. Oh.
Maybe someone's better at dealing with
Oh,
that.
I only have 3, so you can have a total of 4. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So
we're
you put that guy on point.
We are. Yeah, like put him in front.
Yeah, I think that's what you did.
He's got a better block. That's okay.
That makes sense.
Let me. Ah, fuck. See, if you can get up behind him, you get first strike. Yeah, homie is on point. You're right. Okay, it's hold down. Maybe I'm not. That's what I wasn't doing. I wasn't holding it down to block. Now I am. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, shit. Both down already?
Enchanted
Wow.
Monkey Jungle
That's
says, "I'm
hard.
baffled at why anyone but parents who don't know better would buy a Switch Lite." So the Switch Lite is out.
Yeah.
If you own a Switch, do you both own a? I know
Yeah,
you do.
yeah.
I do.
I got a
Yeah,
Switch.
Would you guys
Never.
buy a Lite?
What's
Never,
the difference?
because
It's just you can't take
The
off
Lite is
Joy-Cons.
basically just a portable version, and you can't connect it to a TV.
And I don't play, honestly, I don't play the Switch when it's not connected to my TV. I primarily use it docked.
I get it for like really young kids if you're afraid of them like breaking it.
I think it's their new mobile.
Makes sense.
It's their new like Game Boy,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
like,
Because
and that's
they-
fine.
Yeah, because they don't have a 3DS follow-up, and
Right.
they've consolidated all their systems into one. Also, they were the only fucking, like, really, they were the only company making a portable gaming system aside from mobile companies, meaning like, Android and Apple. Having the Switch Lite is cool if you don't have a Switch. If you have a Switch and you buy a Switch Lite, why? Buy the Switch with the new battery.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's got a better battery in it now, right?
I don't get anybody who buys the Switch Lite unless you're a reviewer or somebody who's like a video game professional.
Am I not? I don't
guess
know.
you're not
I'm getting
blocking.
worse at the fucking game.
You just sounded good there for like a second, then he steamrolled you. That's weird.
Okay, I still didn't get first. No, I did get. I don't know if I get first.
Oh
strike.
yeah, that when he attacks you, it takes like half the health from
Yeah.
your guys.
So DP Music says it's a cheap alternative, and I get that. If you don't own a Switch and you want a Switch, buy the
Oh.
Switch Lite.
Block is the fucking L1, not
Yeah,
R1. I
you
was
just-
hitting R1 that whole fucking time.
You just got Galaxy brain.
Yeah, I fucking forgot how to play.
Wow, you're doing so much better
Now
now.
you're fucking killing it.
I don't know what this R1 thing does.
It's called the PPS, baby.
Maybe that's just like a little lets you think.
Yeah. This guy has too much health.
Yeah, he's fucking taking hits like De La. Oh. Okay. Well, come on. I was trying to heal.
Yeah.
Well, now we're all back to life.
I'm hyped now.
Uberman of Steel says, which is a funny name,
Yeah.
because it just means Superman of Steel. If you do a down attack with Dar, which I don't know which character is Dar,
That's the guy.
It does more damage.
How do you do it?
Yeah, you fucked him up.
Press
But
down.
I've killed this guy and gone to his brother downstairs like 3 times.
Can you like heal from where you're at now?
I feel you're just back. I think.
Okay.
Okay. I think you have a broken heart, but you're just fully healed. This guy, Dahar, is so sad.
He's so sad.
Yeah, I didn't listen to any of the tutorials because we were talking. So, really doing a good service to my friend's game here.
I think you could also like run away, right?
I mean,
Maybe you want to run away and find a save and go back.
Whoa. Oh, like save in between the homies?
Yeah. So you don't
well, now that that's not a bad idea, Johnny. You're being conservative. I like it.
Hell yeah.
That's not a problem. But Brian, do we have another Discord call?
We do.
Who's
we
on
have
the line?
several. We have. Let's talk to someone new. We'll talk to Spooky Ogie.
Yo.
Sure.
What up, Spooky Ogie? How
allow
you
it.
doing
Yo, hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
tonight?
What's
How you
happening?
doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm feeling fine. You know, having a
Perfect.
little Anja time with the boys here. Oh, Enter the Realm.
Aw, hell yeah.
Have you played
So Garrett.
Indivisible?
What?
Have you checked out Indivisible? Have you played the new RPG from 505 Games?
I
and Lab
haven't
Zero?
yet. I'm planning on it. I love Kiniko's art, so I'm like
Yeah.
super into the idea.
It's
and I love the trigger animation for the opening.
Yeah, that's the other
Um,
studio Trigger did the opening.
Yeah,
Very-
yeah, and I'm a huge Trigger fan, so.
Yeah. Me too. What's the latest with them? What
They have
the
that
last
movie.
I saw Kill la Kill, and I
heard the
liked
name of
it.
the movie.
What was the movie?
Promare.
Yeah. That's it.
What's it called?
Yeah, Promare. Promare.
Promare.
Okay.
I used to call it Prolapse. too, so
Prolapse.
that's the real name.
Is it good? Is it just I like a good like anime film instead of like a fucking 26 episode series or whatever, you know?
Right. Yeah, no, it was really good. It wasn't like as story heavy because it's just a movie, but it was very like it was gorgeous. It was beautifully animated. The soundtrack's awesome, and it's like a really, really fun, just like action flick. I recommend it.
You know
Yeah, no, it was really awesome. Speaking of anime movies,
Sure.
So I recently, for the first time, watched all of Evangelion and
hell
End of Evangelion.
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to Rebuild yet, so I was just wondering, what, like, if there's something I should expect going into the Rebuild movies?
No, just
I'm
watch
so
it.
excited.
Anything I should know?
I'm so excited for the last one. Oh, just fucking hold
my
on,
God,
babe.
Garrett.
Hold on.
No, you had it.
All I can say is like they're rebuilds, so don't expect exactly the same movie. Get ready for play on expectations.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
don't want to say
great.
too much. But it's
Right.
in a good way, they're gonna take what you just saw and like do things with it that you didn't expect.
And because you don't have 20 years of history with this anime, I think you'll be able to enjoy it without any of the prejudice of how you think it should be.
But I love the series and have for fucking the 20 years.
Yes.
And I love Rebuild. Like I really like that it's Ono directing and writing the story.
I don't think he's directing.
Right.
Yeah, he might be
It's the
getting help,
FLCL
right?
guy directing it.
He is getting help. That's true.
Yeah.
You're right, Johnny. But it's the creator's additional content, and he's totally subverting like what people would expect with it. So I think in such a good way. I don't want just like a retelling of the same story, you know?
No.
Right,
And
right.
it gets so different in 3.0, even in 2.0. 2.0 is still, like, I think my favorite.
Same.
And I'm fucking flying out for 4.0. I don't
think,
give a shit.
Does 3.0 have the opening in space?
I think that's 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
you go down into like the multiple layers of like Tokyo 3 and
Yeah.
everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 is
Shinji's
the,
in
2,
that.
Yeah.
You know, they pull. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah. I mean,
I forgot.
Thing,
Yeah.
the thing is that Hideki Anno is still the writer, the producer, and the chief director of the rebuilds.
Yeah, it's his story, which is the most important part.
And
it's his fucked up brain.
And Hideki Anno will always produce a cerebral story that is more subversive and deep than anything else.
Yeah.
What that means is that it is going to challenge the way that you think. And if you want it to be a nostalgia, like a nostalgia jerk off,
There's some of it, yeah, but there's enough of it,
yes,
to make everyone happy. I feel not every. You can't make it. Fuck
yeah,
that orc.
you
Fuck
fucking
you,
did
orc.
it,
See,
baby.
because I'm grinding. I'm getting that experience every time.
To answer your question, love the rebuilds, love the original series, love the end of Evangelion.
Yeah.
Everything that Hideki Anno does for this show, for just about anything he's ever produced. The what was that short that they had in front of it?
The Kara animation
Angel
short.
Touches Down or whatever it was called.
There's a
in
couple
Japan.
Ava themed ones. They were kind of like a little preview of what.
They're just great.
Final
Anno has a great vision for anime. It's not always going to be what you want it to be, but it's going to be fucking
I love
cool.
Godzilla too.
Right.
Yeah.
And now he's got
I agree.
He's got this like green light on an Ultraman movie.
Really?
Yeah, and that's
Oh,
like his
shit.
that's like his like, first love. Like when he was a kid, like he loved fucking Ultraman. And
I didn't know that.
oh,
That's really cool.
Yeah, there's this great footage of him in
that
like
footage.
student film.
Yeah.
Where he's like making his own Ultraman thing. I fucking love
2021 Shin Ultraman.
Yeah.
New Ultraman.
Shin Ultraman. Hell
that.
yeah.
Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman. But I think you'll enjoy him. Having said,
Yeah, I'm excited. I've heard really great things about 2.0.
Yeah,
so I'm excited to go into it.
And you got also another name. You got Sadamoto still character designing. We got a new girl. Mari is great.
Mari is
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
forgets, I've seen a lot of, I'm really liking the Joker face paint on Asuka, Rei, and Misato that I'm seeing.
Dude,
I really like what I'm seeing on
that
Twitter,
takes me
fam.
from 6 to 12 real fast.
Listen, me and my dudes get together, we show each other pictures of best girl in the Joker makeup, and we're really liking what we're seeing. But where's Mari? We haven't had the full spectrum yet. I would even settle for class rep.
Someone in the chat needs
Yeah.
do that, right?
Even Maya.
I've seen a lot of art of Mari, like before watching the series, and I thought she was in the main series. I didn't realize she was a rebuild only character.
Rebuild only.
Hey, and the fucking manga ties shit in to like.
Yeah, I've heard that too. To
There's-
read that afterwards.
The manga's great. That's an insane like span of years. That manga was released so slowly.
And Anno didn't write that, right? But someone on the
Sadamoto.
team did.
Basically, Sadamoto
Okay.
drew it and wrote it himself. Like,
Oh, okay.
changed the story in ways he saw fit. And if you kind of look at Rebuild as like, okay, this is like a cyclical thing where this is happening all over again in the universe.
Yeah.
This story is repeating. And that's kind of how I look at the Rebuild films. That's why they're subtly different from the Eva OAV, the 26 episodes, and End of Eva.
Right.
And you can almost look at the way I look at now the manga. Sadamoto's manga is like a third iteration of that story playing itself out in the same universe, but cyclically happening over and over again.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read the manga right after. I'm really excited for it, though. It's a really great series. I put it off for so long because whenever I was a kid, I had like this mindset that any like popular anime was going to be bad. So I didn't watch
have that
it
problem,
for a really, really long time. So
If it's like got
And
a
then I
weird enough
found-
name, I won't watch it. It's bad.
yeah.
If it's like I can't
Yeah, then
pronounce
I,
this. I don't know how I found Ava because that's fairly English.
Right. Yeah, and then I actually found I'm sure you know how the box sets are like super hard to get a hold of now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You and I are lucky
I've actually Yeah, I found 2 box sets in my lifetime
Nice.
The first one, I didn't know what the series was, and my friend really wanted it, and I found it for $20.
Oh.
The second one I bought for myself. I got it for $3, and this was within the last couple years. An official
Where?
copy, because this little, $3. This little comic shop that was like locally owned, I got a bunch of anime in, and like from some I don't remember how they had like a ton of anime in from like somebody who like got rid of their collection, and he was like, I don't know what to. Yeah, he was like, I didn't know what to price these, so I just made them all $3.
Oh boy.
And like I saw Evangelion and just heard like bells behind me.
Was it
just,
the
like
was it the black
like heaven
box?
opened and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
the black or
which
the
one
silver
was it?
box?
It's the Platinum Holiday Collection, so
Okay.
it's not the normal Platinum
That's a
box. It was
silver
like,
box, I think.
Yeah, Platinum was the silver box, but I've never heard of the Holiday Collection.
yeah, it was.
I can't beat this fucking.
It's
box.
not. I think it was like a cheaper version
Was it the
of
Perfect Collection?
the Platinum Collection. Yeah.
I mean, all the box sets
So-
retail pretty high
You can. I just linked it
Yeah,
in the chat.
on
You can
on
get,
resale sites.
Yeah, you can get the version that Garrett and I both have, which is the 2002 Evangelion 8-disc DVD box set. That's the black box cover with the like the red
Yeah, yeah.
outside.
Got
That-
that
Oh,
red
yeah,
logo
yeah.
on it.
That's $88. I paid
That's only
75.
80.
The Perfect Collection box set is 44, but these aren't necessarily buy it now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Messing up now.
But
yeah, I thought that shit was well over 100 still.
Oh wow, you can get the Blu-ray for $130.
That's a knockoff. That's
no,
definitely.
No, I think it's a Japanese Blu-ray.
No, they still have a really fucked up release. Like that show's so hard to fucking get like official versions of.
Okay.
I don't know if there is a Japanese Blu-ray of the show.
I thought they released a Blu-ray of
There's a
everything
couple
last year.
really expensive box sets, but I just saw the artwork that you're looking at on eBay. I guarantee you, because I bought a lot of knockoff Blu-ray and DVDs actually. Back in the day, like I got burnt so many times with knockoff shit.
Yeah.
But it works. Like I got You're Under Arrest complete series, baby.
Oh yeah.
I have like
that's,
the jankiest, because forever the Cowboy Bebop series was hard to get a box set of. So I have like the
Oh
jankiest,
yeah,
like,
before it released on Blu-ray.
right before it got that Blu-ray released, it was like actually cheap. Yeah, it was like so expensive
Yeah.
the whole show. So I had this like super fucking like I think they were CDR.
Oh yeah.
And they were VCD. Do you remember VCD format?
I do.
Terrible.
I do.
Terrible.
VCD.
I had a
just so you-
DVD player that played VCDs though, so I was like, all right.
Really?
Yeah.
That is special.
It's a weird DVD
Yeah.
burner
So
player.
VCD, just so you know, Spooky Yogi is basically what it sounds like. It's a video on CD. You pop in a CD, and it plays like a VCR, whatever your file is.
Huh.
Yeah,
I've
there's
never
no-
heard of that in my life, and I was around for like I had a ton of VHSs.
I used
Completely
to-
skipped over VCD.
Well, it was basically like early torrents.
Yeah.
It was an early torrent format.
Yeah.
Because it would be
Huh.
like, well, you could, people didn't necessarily have like DVD players yet, and they would burn a video file on a CD-ROM, but certain VCD players would be able to decode it.
Guess what year it debuted?
It had to be 99?
93.
93? It's an old file format?
Yeah, so it basically it's an MPEG 1.
We're getting into the weeds, but I like it,
Dude,
Brian.
right?
Fucking
But that's what
MPEG 1.
yeah, right? Like it's just basically
Tell me more.
the worst like the worst format you could get, but one of the earliest forms of pirating for
Yeah.
disc media.
Yeah, and I remember I'd be bummed when I'd like download some video, not porn ever, and I'd be like, "What the fuck? Oh, I didn't look at this. This isn't a WMV. This is a VCD. What can I don't even know what to do with it."
Yeah, this is before
Come on, Morpheus.
what was it called? Before VLC.
Yeah.
So you didn't have a universal player.
Nah.
But yeah,
Or
basically
maybe I didn't know about
it was
it yet.
up to 80 megabytes or 80 minutes of video.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Pre-Laserdisc.
That would be hell.
Or no, post-Laserdisc.
Glad I wasn't Yeah, glad I wasn't around for that.
Yeah, skip on that whole. You can skip on that. You know,
Jeez.
I might have backed myself into a corner here.
You're
might
at a
have.
boss, I think.
I'm at a boss, but there's no way I could beat this guy at my current level. Am I just really sucking that bad? I must be missing another aspect of the game.
I was noticing like it deals more damage when you don't time
the
blocks. So that might be an element.
All right.
But that seems really hard.
Well, really, yeah, it does. Maybe there's a difficulty setting, because I definitely need normal.
800 megabytes is what the BCD could hold, just to be more accurate. Thank you, Jordan Jones, for pointing that out.
Thank you, Jordan, for being accurate.
We always want to be accurate.
Bring that accuracy.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I do like it. Thank you for calling in. It's been a wild show today.
Yeah.
We're at the boss.
Holy shit.
But we're running fucking overtime.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Spokiogi.
Anything
One
else? Any last words?
Yeah, one last request.
Sure.
Can we spin that wheel?
Oh, Spokiogi. Spokiogi.
I'm not gonna do it.
All right. Let's spin this wheel.
Okay, for Johnny, go ahead, spin that wheel.
All right.
When Johnny strikes up the band.
Hold on a sec here. Let me get this ready. I wanted to give it a proper introduction because it hasn't been spun in a while. Okay.
Spin it?
Yes.
Spin that wheel, Johnny. It almost fell on you.
Good ass spin right there. Story time.
Story time. Okay. All right.
All
Story
right.
time. So now it's time for a story, a classic story. Would you like to hear the story at home there, Spokioki? Can we
I hope everyone's enjoying the live broadcast.
cut the line, as it were?
Yes.
All right. Thank
you so much for spinning the wheel. Thank you for calling in, and we finally have a wheel spin. I'm going to tell a story right after this quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Brian's got to just let the wizard whiz. I mean, excuse me.
Piz wizard.
Is that what you call it?
Pizzard.
Oh, guys,
I just came up with that.
Let us
Pizzard.
bring to you the new knowledge of our 64-hour special this Friday, baby.
Yeah.
It's not a 64-hour special. Excuse
It's
me.
a mainstay. If you don't buy this shirt, you're a fucking idiot.
It's a mainstay.
I
You don't even
don't
know.
know. I don't know, but it should be. This shit's so sick.
But this shirt is so dope, guys. It's on sale Friday as a pre-order, not a 64-hour special. We sure do love it, though. We'll be right back. Okay. We're coming back. Cut it. Cut that.
Yo.
Someone was very nice. They sent in a Silent Hill 2 cassette to me and Kevin on the podcast when I wasn't here.
That's awesome.
It's all the ambient tracks and noise from the levels. So someone had to like compile this. There's credits inside. Very fucking cool. Now after I said there's credits inside, I want to shout them out. Fucking
Shout him out.
well, it's all the
Shout
music's
out.
by the Silent Hill composer Akira Yamamoka, something like that. But the track list by DJK, ripped by Firebrand X, dubbing and mastering by James. Oh, but this is a cool little.
Yo, shouts to James.
Shouts out fucking
out
James.
James.
I love like indie shit, like a zine or like a fucking
Me too.
cassette that James put out, dude.
Yeah, dope.
James is the fucking man. All right. So I'm gonna tell our story. Brian, I should have got the damn story time.
Oh.
The
Reflections of the past.
it's right here somewhere. No, that's not it.
Whoa.
You can
Is
have
it-
one
That was
kiss.
good though.
Hold on, pause. It's wait, yeah, it's right here.
Big dude. Yeah. Big dude. Yeah.
Big dude. Big dude.
We gotta restart it. It was at the end of it, so here we go.
Oh, ow.
Take it again. Take 2.
Yeah.
Reflections of the past. Story time at last.
Okay, enough fucking around. You like that shot, Johnny?
Yeah,
it's a good
Good ass shot.
So, this is a story of a podcast in a pool. Pool
shit.
in Rocco's old backyard. You remember, I think one of the first pool podcasts, there was this whole, like, inside joke born out of me mastering anything, you know? We always say, like, I fucking mastered it. And I was cockily saying that I had mastered Monologue in an acting class. I had never taken an acting class, but my friend was like, hey, you know, you do all this stuff in Mega 64. Yeah, Heather, my tattoo artist I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
She was taking this improv class. She's like, take this fucking class with me. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just doing this shit for fun. She's like, oh, no, come on, take this class, whatever. It was the fucking worst class I've ever fucking taken. There were people in the class. It was cheap, and it showed it because, you know, you're in a big class. It was like 20 people in a fucking elementary school classroom after hours with this lady teaching the class, and it was like there were people who couldn't quite speak English even trying to act Shakespeare and read Shakespeare in this class. It was covering, you know, basic we would do readings in the class out of, like, you know, Shakespeare type literature, you know, but it was people who could not read English at a pace that would be conducive to holding a class, because one guy would get the line and it would take 5 minutes to get out, and then it was the teacher teaching this guy how to pronounce therefore. And it was like, we can't learn, like we're not I paid for this fucking hour, and 45 minutes of it have been this like enunciation lesson, and then the stuff that we got to pick was basically like any monologue you want to do from a movie or whatever, bring that in, have practice that. That was the kind of homework we had.
Wow.
But the homework was cool. I got something out of kind of having to memorize and learn, which the joke of me mastering it is being put on the spot with that fucking monologue. I like couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, nah, I moved on. I'm doing the Chuli's gum thing from Clerks now. I already did the fucking line from what was it? Apocalypse Now.
You were like,
oh.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be psycho?
I know, you know it. Well, so this class was horrible because I was wasting my $20 a week by just sitting through a fucking English lesson for that hour, and we never really we couldn't finish one scene after we were organized and doing the thing. The best part of it was, though, you know, when you would get to present your homework, you're up, practice being up in front of an audience of the class, the 20 people or whatever, doing your monologue, doing your scene, you know, that was what I got out of it as a positive thing. But, you know, I think I went to like 10, 12 classes, and I was like, I ain't doing this shit anymore. And me and Heather both fucking ex-nayed on that hombre.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, you know, I'll spend the $20 on therapy or go get a massage, probably get a little more out of it. But I was real cocky in that pool podcast, and I said, yeah, I fucking mastered that. We're moving on. Moving on to the Chuli's Gum ad. But I want to say I have mastered that monologue, you guys. I don't know. Let me get
Round two.
Let me get into character here. I want to set. Hold on a sec. Let's set it with. Yeah, that's nice and grungy, but I'm gonna just turn it down a little. Saigon. Shit. I'm still only in Saigon. Every time I think I'm gonna wake up back in the jungle. When I was home after my first tour, it was worse. I'd wake up and there'd be nothing. I hardly said a word to my wife until I said yes to a divorce. When I was here, I wanted to be there. When I was there, all I could think of was getting back into the jungle. I'm here a week now, waiting for a mission, getting softer. Every minute I stay in this room, I get weaker. And every minute Charlie squats in the bush, he gets stronger. Each time I looked around, the walls moved in a little tighter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it, Brian, I don't have any doors.
Fuck.